Good morning, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today it is with my pleasure to give you all a walk around and tour of the all-new 2025 Mazda CX-70 Turbo S Premium Plus. The Premium Plus is the highest trim level of the CX-70 that you can buy, and of course it gives you features that you'll find also on the Turbo S Premium. With that being said, that of course includes a 12.3-inch display, a towing capacity of around 5,000 pounds, 21-inch wheels, of course a Bose premium audio system, as well as heated rear seats on this particular package, as well as ventilated front seats. A huge thank you to Dorado Mazda here in McKinney, Texas, for allowing me to film this one for you guys today. And so, let's go ahead and let's get started. As you can see, the vehicle is currently running, so we're going to go ahead and start off here in the front. You can see that the CX-70 does have a unique honeycomb grille with your Mazda emblem right there front and center. With that being said, as you can see, this vehicle does have your standard LED daytime running lights, as well as LED headlamps. Fog lamps, of course, are optional on this model, but really and truly, these lights are probably so bright at night that you don't need them. As you can see, this one here does come with a set of Toyo tires, measuring 275/45 R21s on all four sides. Your inline 6 moniker right here on the panel, which looks pretty cool. Piano black mirrors, which are pretty nice. And so with that said, let's go ahead and jump on in. If I were to have had the key physically, this vehicle comes with a smart key access system, which means, of course, as long as the vehicle's locked, you'll just put your hand on the handle and the vehicle will unlock. But with that being said, let's go ahead and check out the interior. The exterior of this one is finished off in Rhodium White over the Tan Nappa leather interior. Starting off on the door panels, you can see you have some very nice material here, very brushed, very unique. This aluminum finish right down here. As you can see, as you come down to the door panel itself, you do have controls for your mirrors. You do have your child lock right there, as well as your power mirrors, or excuse me, your power windows. And of course, your unlock and lock switches right there, and an aluminum door handle. Starting off here, we do have a fully leather wrapped steering wheel, rack and pinion powered. Very nice to see, of course. You do have controls on the left as well as on the right side. Left housing your controls for your volume as well as some audio settings. Of course, you do have your hands-free telephone stuff here, an info button right there. To your right is going to be your adaptive cruise control settings here, as well as some other safety features. Coming up here, we have the 12.3-inch display, which, as you can see, it's obviously saying the key's not protected because it's not in the vehicle. But to your left, you do have your tachometer. To the middle, you're going to have all the information you're going to need to see as far as the driver information center is concerned. And to your right, you're going to have 2 extra gauges, which of course include your coolant temperature and fuel range. Starting off here, we're going to go ahead and click the info button. As you can see here, it's going to show us that we're low on fuel. Your actual speedometer in the middle. And then you're going to have some other things on this side, such as your average fuel economy, your active sense status, your compass, any warnings, an off button, as well as back to your fuel economy information right there. With that being said, we come to this massive 12.3-inch display, which, as you can see, it's very nice and very easy to use. And the best part is you can do it one of 2 ways. You can use it as a touchscreen, or you can refer yourself to this knob right down here. But with that being said, let's kind of go through these right here to do that, of course. So starting off with information. Give us information about our fuel efficiency monitor as well as the vehicle status monitor. Back. We're going to go to entertainment. FM radio, AM radio, Sirius XM radio, Bluetooth, as well as your choices for USB 1 and USB 2, phone connectivity, audio off, communication. That, of course, is going to allow you to connect to your Bluetooth on your phone, as well as some other things as well, such as contacts, text messages, Mazda roadside assistance, a dial pad, navigation is going to give, okay, as you can see, nicely detailed, nicely finished, as you can see, really, really nice. Of course, you do have your menu to your left. You do have your current time up there to the top right, your compass down there to the bottom right, and of course, some extra things to the bottom right as well. You also have settings. So you have things like in-vehicle displays. So you have your active driving display, your center display, and your instrument cluster display. Sound settings. So it's going to allow you to adjust some audio settings and all that stuff. Vehicle notification and warning volume, as well as a system button volume. You can adjust those as well. Safety settings. That's going to allow you to kind of go through all your safety features pretty comprehensively. Your driver assistance system, such as cruising and traffic support cancellation alert, Mazda radar cruise control, a traffic sign speed limit sync, speed limit sync offset, audible cruise confirmation, traffic sign recognition system, speed limit recognition audible alert, a speed limit sign alert, a speed limit sign threshold, or you can go and restore your factory settings. Safety alerts, you're going to have things like your front cross traffic alert, that's set to visual and audible. You're going to have your alert timing, which is set to normal. Your rear cross traffic alert, lane departure warning system, your alert type, to get that of course, blind spot monitoring, vehicle exit warning, or you can restore your factory settings. Collision avoidance, lane keeping assist, smart brake support, front crossing, turn across traffic, head-on collision mitigation, smart brake support for the rear, emergency lane keeping, roadside keep assist, blind spot assist, head-on collision avoidance assist, or restore your factory settings. Driver monitoring, distraction / drowsiness alert, which of course notifies you if, let's say, you've been driving for a long time and you start to feel a little out of it and you start swerving all over the place. It's going to tell you to take a break, of course. Your view monitoring system, your display priority view at startup, priority view in a 360 kind of setup, automatic front view display, dynamic guidelines, restore factory settings, our parking sensors, of course, parking sensor display guidance, or parking sensor alert volume, as well as front parking sensor alert volume. So you have a rear and you have a front, where you can go back and restore those settings. A pedal misuse alert, vehicle settings. So it will allow you to do some things as far as other vehicles are concerned. So you adjust the paddle shifters, the doors, exterior and interior lighting, rain sensing wipers, automatic folding side mirrors, turn signals, a rear window defogger, occupant comfort, a rear seat alert, driving position, a fuel door lock delay as well. Connectivity settings. Connectivity, of course, is going to give you Bluetooth / phone connectivity settings, Wi-Fi hotspot, Wi-Fi client settings, as well as wireless charging settings. Driver personalization system. That's going to allow you to add upwards of 2 drivers in the vehicle. Of course, you can add a driver, delete
either driver and a driver profile or save driving position, driving position. Other system settings, so you can adjust things like your clock, voice recognition, language, home region, temperature, distance and speed, pressure, Grace Note database update. That's going to be for your audio. You can use, you can have it set to where it uses album art for the Grace Note database, online connectivity, software updates, system information, or you can restore all factory settings. As you can see to your right, you're going to have your current time, as well as whether you're connected to Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. Right down there below that, you do have two vents. You do have your heated and ventilated front passenger seating, a heated steering wheel, front and rear defrost, whether you want the air conditioning on, your fan speed, your different your positions for the fan positioning here, recycling, as well as for your rear controls. So to turn on the rear AC here, as well as to turn on your rear controls there. Of course, you can adjust using these buttons here for your climate. So go up or to go down. Simple as that. There we go. Come back up here, as you can see, the tan is really nice. So you can see the soft material here on the bottom portion of the dash, which feels very good. You have your hazard lights right there. You have your hard touch plastics up here as expected, which is no surprise. Coming down below, you do have your MI drive, which is your Mazda Intelligence Driving, which that's going to be your drive mode. So as you come up here to the gauge cluster, you're going to have off-road, normal, or sport. And of course, it does change along with the gauges as well, so pretty cool to see. Coming down below that, you're going to have an 8-speed automatic transmission. Try that again. There we go. Let's drive. Put it into reverse. You do have a nice backup camera with guidance signs, and it adjusts as you turn the wheel. You also have a 360-degree view camera right there, which is pretty cool. You also have right here a widescreen view, which is pretty nice. And then this is your standard camera. The quality of the camera is also really good. It's very impressive, and it does a pretty nice job of allowing you to see what's going on behind you. There we go. Coming down here, as you can see, you do have this brushed aluminum material here, which is pretty cool. As you can see, you have an area where you can plug in your device. You can put your phone right here to wirelessly charge. As you can see, you do have 2 cup holders. Coming down here, as you can tell, you do have that control that we were just using for the infotainment screen. You do have your navigation button here, back button, home button, and then your audio button here. So these represent your shortcut switches here. You do have your electronic parking brake as well as auto hold. And then coming to this side, you have your volume knob, as well as this is going to turn it off, and your favorites button is right there. Coming over here, you have a pretty nicely sized glove compartment, although not that much space. It's pretty decent, and of course, 2 USB-C ports inside of it. With that being said, overall, not too shabby. Coming up here, you have a visor. Pretty cool to see. You do have your sunglass holder here. Also cool. You have controls here for your lights right up there, as well as for your panoramic sunroof, frameless mirror, and right underneath that you do have buttons for your garage home link, which of course you can pair up to 3 garages. And with that being said, we do have some extra stuff here to the left. As you can see,
We do have some more safety controls, traction control. This is going to be for your stop-start system. So this, of course, you can turn on or off. This is currently set for it to be on, but if you want to, you just push that, an indicator comes on, and your stop-start system is now disabled. Of course, you have two-person memory seating right here, as well as adjustability for your cargo area. No, this is not adjustability. This is actually to open the cargo area. But anyways, let's go ahead and check out the rest of this vehicle. As you can see, materials do carry throughout the back of the vehicle, which is pretty nice. This being the Turbo S Premium Plus, you do get quilted seats, which look very nice, and they feel good too. You have this black stripe kind of coming down the middle, which looks really, really cool. As you can see, you have two seat pockets on both sides. You do have rear ventilation. Of course, you can turn that on and make those adjustments. Of course, you have your fan speed here. You can turn this on or off. You have rear heated seats, like I mentioned. And of course, you can adjust the temperature to your liking. As well as a pod armrest with two cup holders. Of course, the fuel cap is right here, and of course, premium is recommended. As you can see, the best reason why you would rather get a CX-70 over a CX-90 is that the CX-70 gives you the cargo space that you want, and overall it's very cavernous. As you can see, you do have carpeted mats, all-weather floor mats, you do have a roadside assistance kit, cargo blocks here, and of course this very nice cargo mat setup here, which is pretty cool, especially if you have dogs or if you don't want to get your carpeted mats dirty. You can certainly do that with it. Of course, you do have LED lights in the back here, which are pretty nice. And of course, if we were to lift this up, you would see that this vehicle does indeed have a little bit extra space with a Fix-A-Flat kit for your tire, just in case it goes flat. And when you're done, just tap this button here and it will close automatically. Tap this button here and it will close and lock the vehicle for you. As you can see, LED taillights, CX-70 all-wheel drive badging, as well as your eSky Active G emblem right there. Under the hood of this vehicle, as you can see, this being the top-of-line version of the CX-70, we have the 3.3-liter turbocharged inline 6-cylinder engine. As you can see, it produces 340 horsepower and 369 pound-feet of torque. And you'll be getting right around 26 mpg average, as this vehicle is rated at 24 city, 28 highway. Alright guys, coming up to the window sticker here on this vehicle, it is a 2025 Mazda CX-70 in Rhodium White Premium over the Tan Nappa leather interior. As you can see, this is what comes with the vehicle standard, which is pretty nice, as you can see. Kind of let you guys get a clear picture for it. And then coming down here are going to be your options. So optional equipment, your cargo blocks is for $50, the Rhodium White metallic paint charge is $5.95, roadside assistance kits for $90, the Turbo Premium Plus package for $6.25,
That, of course, includes the heated second row seats, the 150-volt outlet, the front and rear foot lamps, the ventilated front seats, the windshield wiper deicer, and the leather-wrapped steering wheel two-tone. That, of course, adds a good amount of options, and with a $1,455 delivery, processing, and handling fee, the total MSRP on this particular one is $58,765. And as you can see, you're getting 23, 28, and 25. That's city, highway, and average fuel economy. Well, everyone, that's going to do it here for this walk around and tour of the 2025 Mazda CX-70 Turbo S Premium Plus. Finished off in Rhodium White over the Tan Nappa leather interior. I hope you all enjoyed this one, and I will see you all in the next video.